In the world of football, with all the debates and calculations, one question is now at the center of discussion. Can Brazil play the 2026 World Cup without Neymar? Brazil's nerve-wracking 1-1 draw against Tunisia in the last match has thrown this question right back into the spotlight. After 90 minutes of battle, one thing became clear. Brazil is trying, but is it really possible to replace Neymar? The 2026 World Cup is knocking on the door, and right at this moment questions are being raised about coach Carlo Ancelotti's decisions. Is he trusting the right players? Or does he himself realize that completing this team without Neymar's shadow is still extremely difficult? In today's analysis, we will discuss heavy checkmark, the weaknesses of the players' heavy checkmark problems in defense, midfield, attack heavy checkmark, and the biggest question of all, will Brazil's fate in the 2026 World Cup be determined without Neymar Jr., or will they be forced to bring him back? Watch till the end, because by the end you'll decide for yourself. Is Brazil truly ready without Neymar, or are they heading toward a historic mistake? Brazil's 1-1 draw against Tunisia has once again put the team under heavy scrutiny. And the question buzzing everywhere is, what does Carlo Ancelotti really think about Neymar Jr.? Because the players he's trusting the most right now, Vinicius Jr and Rodrygo, are they really performing for the national team as expected? The answer, on paper at least, is clear. No. Since debuting in 2019, Vinicius Jr has scored only 8 goals and provided 7 assists in 45 matches. A total of 15 goal involvements. Rodrygo has played 37 matches, scored 9, and assisted only 2. Brilliant at club level, but in a national jersey, they fail to deliver the same spark. After looking at these numbers, can you honestly say these two will carry Brazil through the 2026 World Cup? And that's when one name inevitably comes to mind, Neymar da Silva Santos Jr. Brazil's all-time top scorer with 79 goals. His replacement doesn't exist. This is not just a statement, it's reality. That's why the demand for Neymar in the 2026 World Cup is now no longer from just fans. It's from the whole nation. Now let's break down the match. Where exactly did Brazil collapse? Defense. The biggest problem is the right back. Brazil has names and quality in defense. Marquinhos, Eder Militao, Gabriel Magalhães, world-class center backs. But the problem began when Magalhães was ruled out with injury. Militao was forced to play as a right back. And that's where the first major crack appeared. Wesley got his chance at right back. But in just the 32nd to 33rd minute, he made mistakes unacceptable at international level. He pushed too high on the overlap, leaving a giant empty pocket behind, and Tunisia used that space repeatedly. The result? The goal came from that very flank. Neither the midfield nor the center backs marked the attacker properly. The disorganization in the defense was clearly visible. Could you imagine mistakes like this from Brazil in 2014 or 2018? The big question, can Wesley be trusted in a World Cup? The answer is difficult. Van der Sar is injured. If Militao plays right back, the center back line weakens. And Brazil has no established new right back. Meaning, right back is Brazil's biggest threat heading into the 2026 World Cup. Left back, good today, poor tomorrow. In this match, Caio Henrique was brilliant, rated 7.5, dominating the entire wing. But his biggest issue is consistency. One match excellent, next match average. You cannot win a World Cup like this. Douglas Santos? Same issue. Alex Sandro? Same story. Brazil is not prepared at left back either. Midfield, the only stable and reliable department. Two names define Brazil's midfield, Casemiro and Bruno Guimaraes. When they play together, Brazil's midfield can compete with any team in the world. Casemiro created 5 clear chances in this match, the highest of the game. Tackles, duels, passing, everything was top class. Bruno Guimaraes was slightly off, but no reason to doubt him. Midfield is the only place where Brazil can breathe freely. But the problem appears with substitutes. Can they maintain the same standard? The answer is questionable. Final third, the rise of Estevao Willian and the failure of others. If you look for Brazil's brightest light in this match, there's only one name, Estevao Willian. Dribbling, ball control, decision-making. he was Brazil's sharpest weapon. The way he dribbles past 2 or 3 players. We rarely see that even for Vinicius or Rodrygo. 5 goals in 11 matches. His numbers speak for him. Vinicius has 8 international goals. Rodrygo has 9. But neither of them shows the consistency Estevao already shows in far fewer games. The problem? No one is supporting him. He creates chances, but no one finishes them. His substitute, Luis Enrique, was completely disappointing, only dribbling with no final decision. This is international football, not a place for show-offs. Lucas Paqueta's penalty, a bad moment, not a bad player. Paqueta can miss a penalty, everyone does, but his miss became the center of criticism. It looked like he sent the ball to Mars. Still, this mistake is not big enough to erase his importance. He scored a penalty against England. After all, one mistake doesn't define his summary of problems. Heavy checkmark weak right back, heavy checkmark unstable left back, heavy checkmark strong midfield, but poor backups, heavy checkmark in attack. No consistency except Estevao, heavy checkmark without Neymar. Massive lack of creativity. Brazil has only 2 matches left before the World Cup. Can they fix these issues in such a short time? Realistic answer, unlikely. So the question returns to the same place. Neymar Jr. If Brazil needs one player right now for goals, assists, experience, leadership, that's Neymar. World Cups demand experience. Young players can try, but in big moments you need someone who gives fans a single feeling when he gets the ball. Yes, something can happen now. Right now, only Neymar can give Brazil that feeling. Brazil has a lot to fix before 2026. Defense, wings, finishing backup squad, everything. And the biggest decision, should Neymar be brought back? What do you think? Can Brazil go to the World Cup without Neymar? Or do they have no choice but to bring him back? Let us know in the comments.